Welcome back. Before we get into the segment, we want to, of course, welcome in Patty Spitler. As always, you're coming back from a surgery.
Knee replacement.
Knee replacement.
And I'm walking.
We're all going to be sitting down with you, so
Okay.
you're not the only one sitting.
And I'll be listening to you over there. So.
Hello.
This is very, very, very important. I want
Absolutely.
to say maybe a little disclaimer. Some of the pictures you're going to see might be a little disturbing, but that's good because we need to stop these balloon releases.
Let's go ahead and get into that. We're talking about a balloon release, which can definitely feel like a good way to celebrate something big in our lives. Pet Pals TV is where Patty Spitler is joining us from Great Day TV as well, and she says adamantly, no. Joining her is Gabe Filippelli, and the director of the Center for Urban Health. Bottom line, as you said, these are not good for the environment.
They're not at all good for the environment. I mean, we think of these balloons. Yes, they're beautiful, they're decorative, they're made of all kinds of materials on the outside, and they're usually filled with helium or something like that. But the outside materials are all plastics of various kinds, rubbers and plastics and so forth. And that's not a natural part of our environment. It gets into our food chains, it gets into our poor pets and animals out in nature, and into us.
So can you talk more about that? And Patty, please feel free to join in.
Oh, yeah.
These not good for pets. What are we talking about with that?
They don't go to heaven. They fall down. You know, and I know
balloons.
it looks well, it's tradition. And I was one of the ones who tried to help to get them to stop it at the 500, and they did. So, I mean, okay, I know it's tradition, but we can do better. Learn from what we know now. And disposable, oh, they say, well, they're biodegradable. Take that. They're not.
Well, when I was on here, I was actually talking about balloons with you. I had the pleasure of doing that with your wonderful dog, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago.
Right.
At that time, we knew that biodegradable doesn't really mean biodegradable for plastics. They just break down into smaller and smaller pieces. So that was a science then. But now we know what happens with those small pieces. They don't just disappear. Actually, they enter the food chain, the food streams. They're actually, the new science shows that we can measure it, I can measure it in you.
Wow.
And in me.
Wow.
And in you and in our pets.
So it's actually worse because they're little pieces.
Little pieces that get absorbed into our systems.
Oh, look at this cow.
So what are other ways, as people out there are listening, they're saying perhaps, well, I can't do balloons, what can I do?
What can you do?
Yep.
Today is National Plant a Plant Day. Plant a plant in someone's memory. Make a donation to your favorite charity. There's plenty of things you do. Also, some people have been telling me, because this is my thing, is don't put these, they're putting lights, putting matches, little lamps that go up, they come down too, and that can start fires. Don't send things up like that. Do something positive.
Okay.
You know, plant a tree in someone's honor.
Excellent.
That's wonderful.
Well said. I think we could continue this conversation, but we're out of time. Gabe, thank you so much for stopping by. Patty, don't stand up.
Don't stand up.
Don't stand up.
Don't tell me what to do.
Stay
I'm
seated.
coming over here to be by my boys.
All right. Marcus, I think you're taking us away here.
Don't mess with Patty. Even with the walkers, she'll get you. All right, don't mess with her.